What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Ninja Bread God, and yes, we're back in the wine cellar. We're back at home base. That's right, folks. And look, I already know a lot of you are about to start unsubscribing with what I'm about to say, and that's 100% okay. I don't need to feel like to block you or go on a crazy rampage or anything like that, because we're here to talk about the real facts. Now, that being said, there's a lot of people out there who are saying, oh no, the e-girls have turned my stable living on Twitch and YouTube into an unstable one. Oh no, how could these big, voluptuous, big-breasted bimbos come along and take the money that is rightfully mine? I'm a speedrunner, I get PBs, world records, I'm a top-level tournament player. How dare they make more money than me? And look, let's just keep it 100. It's almost 2020, so therefore we have 2020 vision out here on these streets. Be ever vigilant and come clean with the truth. And the truth is, the people who are donating these crazy amounts of money to the Twitch girls and the Thots and things of that nature, they were never donating to you in the first place. Because let's face it, at this juncture, they're here for titty. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts about it. Unless you're going to grow a pair of titties, you're going to go out there and doll up your face, you're going to start just squeezing the cleavage up in the screen and throwing that thing back in some fucking yoga pants. It's not happening for you, Chief. I'm sorry. You are not going to get the money raining from the sky from their infinite and extensive bank accounts. It's not happening. The people in that demographic who are donating those obscene amounts of money were never coming to your stream to the first place, because the first thing they're going to see is, nope, looks like man meat. Gonna go over here because that's some good titty right there. I know good titty when I see it. I am a titty connoisseur. I'm the head of the titty committee, so to speak, and therefore I think I know what I'm talking about. And they're going to go over there and they're going to spend their money because there are a lot of fragile, very weak-minded people with low self-esteem who will spend infinite amounts of cash as long as it means some internet girl will say, wow, thank you. You're now the biggest D in the chat because they donated $800 plus. I've seen it. I've seen people get in donation wars because they want some girl on the internet who they will never meet, never occupy the same space, never hang out with, never say hello and get an actual high five from or anything, to say the words, you have the biggest D, because biggest D is what they have for top donator in their chat. It's a thing. Come on, we all know what the hustle is. And on one hand, I respect it. On the other hand, it's just like, by God, guys, come on. Have some respect for yourselves. God damn. But, it is what it is. That being said, for those of you who really think that, the Twitch Thought Brigade is the reason why you're going from stable Twitch living to unstable Twitch living, let me tell you why that's a crock of shit. You may have PBs, you may be a top tournament player, you may be world renowned, you may have world records, you may have all these things and accolades under your belt. You still can't sell a fucking t-shirt, but this chick could sell bathwater for $30 fucking. When you could go out to the local grocery and get hundreds of bottles for the same price, you're getting what, was it 8 or 16 ounce fucking container? Yeah, bravo. That should tell you right there. You can't move merch like that. Trust me, boss. Trust me. Unless you're going to start selling your own gamer-endorsed bathwater that's going to make you better than Justin Wong, Sonic Fox, Shroud, Dizzy, all rolled into one human being at all times. Unless you got that going for you, not going to happen for you, Chief. Sorry. Now, that being said, a lot of people are talking about, but what do you think about subscriber-only streams? Well, here's the thing. If someone is a Twitch subscriber, that means they're paying you the $4.99, or they're paying you the free Twitch Prime sub, or some other amount of money, depending on how many months or what tier they want to subscribe to you for. And I think if you're going to take the time to reward those people who have gone the extra fucking mile, I think that's fine. That's okay. That's great. Bravo. Go ahead and have your subscriber-only streams. My only issue with it is not that, you're hiding content behind a paywall, because that's fine. You're rewarding people who are financially backing your fucking channel. That is something that is A-okay. The problem is when you turn those subscriber-only streams from a reward for those who've gone the extra mile to that's your everyday stream, and the free streams are now just samples of what you get when you finally commit. That is where the issue arises, where you take everything you've done, put it behind the paywall, and then just start throwing little tiny nuggets to the peanut gallery of the free watchers that you have. That's when you could say, all right, I can see how it's a little bit of an issue. But at that point, then you'll have people go on to other streamers. So there's not too many people who are going to do that. Now, where I do have the big problem, that is something that's inevitable because people do it all the time, and people did it before Twitch subscriber only streams, it's the double dip phenomenon, where someone will have a Patreon and have Patreon only content, then have a Twitch and I have Twitch subscriber only content, but those two contents don't overlap in the Venn diagram. You have to now donate to this and this to get everything that this content creator is going to produce, while also donating to their Ko-Fi and all this other shit, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Now, all that being said, when you're starting to do double dipping, that's when I start to have a problem, because imagine if Netflix and Hulu were owned by the same fucking people, and then decided to charge you for half of a show over here, and half of a show over here. That would be quite ridiculous. Oh God, that happens, and we bitch about that all the fucking time. Because there are some shows that will have a season on Hulu, but then we'll have a season on Netflix, but then have 2 seasons on Crunchyroll because it's the specific anime. Like, oh God. Fuck me. Holy shit, that is... Well, see, there you go. We already complained about this 3 years ago. We can move on, guys. It's just this with infinitely less, or I should say, lower tier celebrities, if you want to call Twitch people celebrities. But there you go. That being said, we need to go ahead and talk about the other thing that people wanted me to talk about, which we will probably talk about again on the podcast, but we'll leave that for then. So, yeah. Elephant in the room. Remember what I was talking about earlier? When I was talking about the Twitch Thots and all that stuff coming to an end? Yeah, it's not coming to an end anytime soon, folks. They're going to be here for quite some time. But that being said, I know there's a lot of female gamers out there who are competitors, speedrunners, people who are actually out there putting in the hard work, just like all the other quote-unquote real gamer boys out there, which, once again, I think is ridiculous that, once again, people will even separate that. But I digress. Pulling it back. When you're talking about these female speedrunners or tournament players or competitors, however you want to slice it, it must suck for them. Like, it really must suck for them to know that there's going to be some people that don't give a fuck how good you are, how smart you are, how talented you are, how much you grind, how much you work, how much you've tried to push yourself to be part of the top percentage of the elite in gamer prowess, depending on whatever game it is that you actually play. I don't know, I flubbed my mouth there. But that being said, there's some people who just don't give a fuck about any of that. It's like, if you ain't got the nice titty, they're not watching. It's just not happening. There are people out there who are just like, look, man, if the breasts ain't out, then my eyes ain't out. I'm not paying attention, man. I'm fucking asleep. I'm over here. I'm not worried about that in any way, shape, or form, and they're going to move on. You know what I'm saying? And kind of sucks. Then, on top of that, you'll have people who will see a girl playing in a tournament and go, wow, it's a girl. Yo, I wonder if she got feet pics, yo. Where's the Instagram at? Is she busting it open for a real one online? I'm trying to slide into the DMs. Don't give a fuck about their talent, how they're doing, none of that shit. And it's kind of weird that that's seeming to become more and more commonplace these days. But then you'll have ones that actually start succeeding, and then people gotta bully them out of the community because it's like, well, damn, I'll tap that when it gets old. Like, there's people who are like actually trying to hit on underage fucking girls when they're over the age of fucking 18, and it's really weird because, like, don't worry, I'll wait. Can't wait to tap that when she gets, like, you understand, like, you're like preying on a fucking child right now. Like, this shit's not okay. This shit's not attractive. You gotta stop that shit. Or, sometimes they'll just be good and they'll just be like, man, they're good? Well, you only won because, you're a girl and they took it easy on you, obviously. But if the girl has one bad tournament, all of a sudden it's, I told you she was nothing more than a place for me to ejaculate on my phone. That's all she is. She's trash. She's garbage. I already knew she was a fraud. You already know how this goes. Even though any dude could have a bad day or a bad game or a bad set, and all in all, no one gives a shit. It's, man, don't worry, you'll get him next time, kid. We'll see you on the battlefield then. It's weird. And speaking of weird shit, so there's this whole hashtag RIP Bianca, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it's already egregious. Everyone else has already talked about it. I don't need to fucking talk about it that much. So just be careful who the fuck you think are your friends on Discord and who you're going to fucking go out and meet. I've met a plethora of people who follow me on Twitch, people follow me on YouTube, people on Discord. I've met a bunch of people, but it's a lot different when you're a fucking 20-plus-year-old dude who can handle himself and when you're a fucking child. Because, unfortunately, someone had their life ripped from them. And then that asshole who decided to upload the pictures to Instagram on their own fucking account is, that's a thing that happens. You need to be fucking careful. And not only do you not need to be fucking careful, when you see these weird social degenerate fucking weirdos, these fucking swashbuckling cum guzzlers, shitheads, and you know that they're shitheads, start telling the people in positions of authority that they're fucking shitheads. Either get them help, counseling, get them to a psychiatrist, or better yet, if they're doing fucking crazy shit that's legal and they're talking out here talking about they're gonna snuff people, maybe, just going on a fucking limb here, just extending a little bit of a straw, which we're gonna use as a metaphor for an olive branch, we're just gonna extend it out there, you know. Get the fucking police, because some of these motherfuckers, they're not wired right. They're one step away from either being the next R. Kelly or the next insert whatever crazy ass motherfucker who kills people's name here. There were so many of them, like, I at this point, like, come on, how can you pick just one? So whichever one best suits your mindset right now, go for that one. Just pretend like I said it and be like, damn, this dude's onto something. But all that being said, we're going to talk about a lot of this stuff on the podcast whenever Abdul and I actually get some fucking time. Sorry this video was kind of rushed and one take-ish. I just got back from BlurredCon. I'm fucking tired. I'm winded. BlurredCon was great. It was definitely a great experience. 100% all in on it. Trying to end this video on a positive note, but some of these motherfuckers are out here fucking crazy. I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'm just going to call this fucking rambles of a black man, I guess. Where it's just unedited, no gimmicks, nothing. It's just the video. I'm tired. So tired, in fact, that my glasses are still in my suitcase, and I just don't give a fuck. I can't fucking see. I can hardly tell that it's my fucking phone. I'm practically legally blind out here. It is what it is.